Going to do. This is the quadratic for obvious reasons. It has x squareds and y squareds. The bottom one is on L. All right. Now, lads, what we're going to do is we're going to get y on its own, okay? You bring the y and the 2 out the other side. And unfortunately for us, we forgot to change the signs properly. Okay? So 2y minus 2. Okay? And x equals, bring under the 5, and we get 2y minus 2 divided by 5. Is that all right there, guys? So far, so good. Now, something that I want to bring you up to date on is this. Back at junior cert level, I said 4 times 3 squared to you guys. If I ask you to do this question here, you have to square the 3 before you multiply by the 4. Bim, that's exactly, okay? So you have to do 4 times 9, which is 36. Is that okay? So it's going to be this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. 1 second. I haven't made a mistake. I wanted to go down the y direction, not the x direction. That's the perfect answer for the x direction. Is that okay? But I actually wanted to go down the y direction, so excuse me for a moment. So I'm going to bring y over the other side, and I'm going to get 5x plus 2 equals 2y. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. 5x plus 2 divided by 2. Is everybody happy that's the y value? So it's up to you which route you take. Okay, that's up to you. I'm going to take the y route, if that's all right with you guys. No, no. Because the 2y was on the left, I moved it to the right. I get 5x plus 2 equals 2y. And I'll just divide the 2 downwards. It's all right. Now, lads, here's what we're going to do next, guys, okay? We're going to sub it in. And we're going to get x squared plus 4 times y squared. Now, we're going to write out y squared right here. Y squared is 5x plus 2 over 2 multiplied by another 5x plus 2 over 2. Is that all right with you guys? We still have x. We have 2 times y. So it's 2 times 5x plus 2 over 2. Bring the 58 to the other side and becomes minus 58. Is that okay? You probably can't see that 58 in the corner. I'll just make it a bit brighter. Everybody see that that's 58? Okay. Now here's what we're going to do now. Okay. We're going to get x squared plus 4. Now here's the hard part. What's 2 times 2 on the bottom? 4 on the bottom, isn't it? Okay. So it's 4 on the bottom. And now you got to square. You got to square 5x plus 2 by 5x plus 2. 25x squared plus 20x plus 4. That's when you multiply out the 4 lines. Is that okay? That's when you do all 4 lines. Cool. Now, lads, here's an interesting one. 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. What do you reckon? Those 2's will cancel, won't they? How'd you know that? Multiplication and division. 2 times 5 over 2 is basically just 5. Because you can cancel the 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. So we're going to do the same here. And that's just 5x plus 2, isn't it? That's still minus 58. And that's still 0. Now, there is something that cancels here as well. Can anybody tell me what cancels here? I'm multiplying by 4 and I'm... Right, so we're good. Okay. Lads, 26x squared. Are you all right with that? No. Oh, I dropped something. See that x there? Forgot it. So 26x squared plus 26x. 58 take away 2. I'm forgetting something. The plus 4, am I? So lads, look at the highlighter. You have your 4, you have your 2, and you have your 58. So what do they combine to give you? Minus 52. You could do the minus b formula if you want. I think they're all divisible by 26. It'd be a bit quicker that way, wouldn't it? Minus b, as effective as it is, it does take time. Okay, we're nearly there now. This is going to be x plus 2, x minus 1. And x equals 2, and x equals minus 1. Sorry, x equals minus 2, and x equals 1. All right, any questions about that? Anything that you weren't too happy about? Well, good. Have I got full marks? Why not? You got to put the y value back in. So you got to put the x value in to figure out the y value. Yeah, that's if you look up here, Ocean, I'll highlight it for you in a second. This part here. Hey, do you mean down here? No, down there is grand. Okay, lads, what were the two y values then? Anybody get it? Minus 4. Put that into the calculator, you'll get minus 4, guarantee you. And what about the other one? 3.5. Anybody got full marks for that? 15 out of 15? All right. Exactly. All right, guys. It's recorded, man. All right, guys. Now, this one here, okay? Also, I want you to do is a common denominator of 6. Is that okay? So, multiply top and bottom by 2, top and bottom by 3, top and bottom by 6, top and bottom by 6 again. They're all going to be over 6 then, aren't they? So, what do we get? 2x plus 3y minus 6z equals 42. Is that all right? Now, lads, next one. Shh. Quiet, please. It's going to be a common denominator of 4. Okay. So, it's going to be x minus 6y plus 2z. And it's going to be 4 times 6 is minus 24. Is that all right? And finally, the last one, we're going to be using 12ths. Is it? 12ths. So 2 top and bottom, 3 top and bottom, 4 top and bottom, and you got to remember the other side as well. 12 top and bottom. Okay, and you're going to get 2x minus 3y minus 4z equals 12. Now, to be fair to you, lads, most of you were pretty good at this. I'm going to use red and blue. Does everybody see red and blue? Going to add red and blue together. What do we get? Yeah. Okay, and 54. Now, here's where I need to talk to you, all right? And this is where a lot of you go crazy, right? Even though you're well able. What two letters are left here? X and? So I need to do it again, but I need X and Z to remain. So I need to get rid of Y's again. So yeah. So I'm gonna use green and blue. Does everybody see green and blue? I'm gonna do 2 times blue to get the 6y, and then I'm gonna take away the green from it. All right? And I'm gonna have the same 2 letters. That's where some of you are going a bit crazy, and I don't understand why. Yeah, sometimes that can happen in a sort of heat of an exam or whatever. Okay. Now, sometimes you get mental numbers. It's just because you forgot a minus somewhere. You haven't lost that many marks, so just keep going. If you can't find it, just keep going. Even if you get mental numbers, just keep going, and you accumulate it. Yeah, as in you have to use fractions. Yeah. Yep. Not a fan. Lads, does everybody see the we call it the purple equation now? Does everybody see the purple and the black one? I think those tens will cancel very quickly if I do something right. So, yeah, Yeah, I'm going to multiply the black one by -1. That's x equals 6. Now, you grab the 6 and you pick an equation that has two variables, not three, two variables. So I go back to the black equation. 4 times 6, 24. Take away your 10z is 54. I'll bring the 10z to the right and the 54 to the left. -30 equals 10z. And divide by 10 both sides. Z equals -3. Uh, that's fair enough, whatever you want to do. If you want me to do it that way, it's -10z equals 54. Take 24 is 30. Multiply both sides by negative to get 10z equals -30. Divide by 10 and you get -3. Happy out? Yeah, so it has to be the same letters. Yeah, that's right. Right. Now, lads. Shh. Lads, I'm taking the green equation. And anywhere I see x, I put in 6. Anywhere I put see z, I put in -3, which is a -6, oddly enough. The two of them will cancel each other out, don't they? And I'm just going to get -6y equals -24. Yeah, the style I use is I multiply both sides by negative, divide by 6, and you get 4. That cool, you guys? All right. Now, who got full marks there? 50. All right, lads, last one. Okay. Once again, uh, now can I explain something? All right. Big difference between 84 x cubed y and 84 x cubed take away y. You're never allowed to have to take away y like that. Now, if you put the take away y in brackets, see that -1? It multiplies by the 84 to become -84 x cubed y. Just to explain that at the start, all the different variations of x cubed y has had going on. Okay, now let's do this one. Fourth term in the expansion. What's fourth term in the expansion again? 9c3, because 9c0 is number 1, 9c1 is number 2, number 3, number 4. Now, lads, the first bracket is the x. Take away the two numbers, what you get? 6. Second number? 3. Now, lads, I want you to keep an eye on this, all right? So, you would have seen me do this before, okay? And the way I would have done it, would have explained it to you is like this. I actually did cool color stuff as well. So, look at this. What does this blue part turn into? Remember? X6. And what about the other one? Everybody see X6Y3? Just via the blue highlighter. Okay. Okay. Now that we've done that part, I'm going to come in with a just basically a yellow highlighter, all right? And here's what you're targeting in your calculator. This part, that part, the minus, and the 3. You throw all that into your calculator. I put that in brackets because sometimes it messes up the system. And then it's 1 to the power 6, which we all know is 1. And then it's -1 to the power 3. I don't actually need to put multiply in. Don't know why. It's probably just stuck in first year mode. Glad somebody found it funny. No. -84. Yeah. And that's your answer. Okay.